Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's talk some Lakers basketball. So the Lakers win their 8th straight game tonight. They beat the Spurs on the road 114-104. The Lakers are now 15-2 on the season, the best record in the NBA. Let that sink in for a second, guys. The Lakers are 15-2. It's the second best start in Lakers history. And everybody's just going to say they've had a weak schedule. They haven't played anybody. And let's be honest, November has been pretty favorable to the Lakers. They're now 11-0 versus sub-500 teams, which shouldn't be a knock against a team. That's impressive to beat all 11 teams that you've played under 500. That's a sign of a really good team. You don't slip up against the teams that you're supposed to beat. To me, I love that. I've always said, beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And then if you split 50-50 with the good teams, you're going to win 60 games. And so far, the Lakers have done exactly that, 11-0 versus sub-500 teams. And it's really important that they've gotten out to this big lead on everybody in the Western Conference because November was by far their easiest stretch of the schedule. And then in December, it's an all-out gauntlet. So Wednesday night, this is going to be must-see TV, by the way. Anthony Davis and the Lakers go back to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, hopefully Josh Hart if he's healthy. And then Friday night, the last game of November, at home against the Wizards. And then after that, you head into December. This is their schedule in December. Dallas, Denver, Utah, Portland, Minnesota, Orlando, Miami, Indiana, Milwaukee, Denver, Clippers, Portland, Dallas. So all of December, the Lakers only play 2 teams that are under 500. That's Orlando. They're like a fringe Eastern Conference team. And then Portland, who, yeah, they're off to a terrible start, but they're a proven team. You know what they can do with Lillard and McCollum. They can get as hot as anybody. Other than that, it's all top-tier teams throughout December. So we're really going to find out what the Lakers are made of next month. That's why it was so huge for the Lakers to get off to this big start in November, take care of the teams that they're supposed to beat, and get themselves a nice cushion as they head into this brutal part of the schedule. But so far, you got to be happy with what the Lakers are doing. They're not playing their best basketball every night, but we now see the difference between a young team that plays teams tight but find a way to lose in the fourth quarter. Now we have a veteran team with 2 superstars who, again, don't blow people out. They play teams tight, but they find a way to take over in the fourth quarter and come away with a win. The most impressive thing about this 8-game win streak is most of these games have been close down the stretch in the fourth quarter. You figure the Lakers are just going to drop one of these, right? But that hasn't been the case. The Lakers have closed out everybody over this 8-game win streak, and it just seems like they know how to win in the fourth quarter, which is huge. It's like it's just natural instinct now for the Lakers. All right, it's fourth quarter, time to kick it up a notch, take over this game, and walk out of here with a W, and that's exactly what they did tonight. LeBron continued his MVP campaign tonight, 33 points, 13 of 24 from the field. He's taking a ton of shots right now. Against Memphis a couple nights ago, he took 27 shots, which was a season high, and then tonight he takes 24 shots, goes for 33 points, 14 assists, still the league leader in assists by a wide margin, 3 rebounds, 3 turnovers in 35 minutes. I like to see LeBron anywhere from 33 to 35 minutes. Tonight he played 35. Over the last 8 games or so, you see a lot of 39 minutes, 38 minutes, 40 minutes. We want to stay away from that. LeBron needs to be playing 32 to 35 minutes a game. Don't want to overwork him, considering he's not going to take off any games for load management. At least not early in the season. So another huge game for LeBron. The crazy part about his assist total tonight is he only had 1 assist in the first half. At halftime, he had 19 points, 1 assist. So in the second half, he went for 14 points and 13 assists, which is really just incredible. What this guy is doing in year 17 is absolutely unheard of. To me, he's top 3 in MVP. I can't give him number 1 because of what Giannis is doing with the Bucks. They're only a game behind the Lakers, and Giannis is putting up ridiculous numbers. I think he went for 50 and 14 tonight. The dude is just on a whole nother level. And then you got Luka Doncic, the 20-year-old. Just like LeBron, what he's doing at age 30 or year 17 is unheard of. What Luka's doing at age 20 a year 2 is completely unheard of. It's ridiculous. He's averaging 30, 10, and 10, and he's got the Dallas Mavericks with not a lot of talent at 11-5 and a top 4 or 5 seed in the Western Conference. So those would be my top 3 for MVP right now. LeBron is leading this Laker team, no doubt about it. He's by far the best player on this team, and I don't want to compare him to AD and say who's better, this and that, because it doesn't matter. But this is LeBron's team. He's the best player, and that's not going to change anytime soon. He carried the Lakers in this game. The first quarter, the Lakers were really sloppy. They only made 11 of 26 shots. They were 1 of 5 from 3. Anthony Davis started this game 0 for 6 from the field, and I hate when he settles for jump shots. AD is too dominant in the paint to just settle for jump shots all game. He stopped doing that as much in the second half, and that's why he had more success in the second half. But he started off this game settling for jump shots. Lakers came out sloppy. They just looked lazy defensively. But in the second quarter, LeBron really took over. He had a stretch in the second quarter where he scored 13 straight points for the Lakers. He had an and-one layup. He had a blow-by dunk, which he had a couple of those tonight. And then he had a bank-in three where I actually think he called bank on that. And that was 13 straight points he scored for the Lakers to really keep them in the game in the first half. But overall in the first half, it was LeBron with 19 points, 1 assist. Then you had Rondo who chipped in 10. I thought he was big for the Lakers off the bench. And then Kuz, he came in at 8 quick points for the Lakers in the first quarter. Kind of got them going when they had nothing going at that point. So I thought that was big. But overall, Kuz ended up with only 10 points, 3 of 10 from the field. But in the first half, the Lakers just weren't great. They allowed San Antonio to shoot 15 of 22 in the second quarter. LaMarcus Aldridge was just destroying the Lakers for the first 3 quarters. He ended with 30 points in this game. Whether it was Dwight, whether it was McGee, they couldn't do anything with LaMarcus Aldridge through the first 3 quarters. Dwight Howard in this game, by the way, 0 points. He didn't take a shot, but 0 points, 1 rebound, and 5 fouls in 17 minutes. So that's what LaMarcus Aldridge did to Dwight Howard tonight. Completely dominated the Lakers, but they found a way to shut him down in the fourth quarter. But in the third quarter, the Lakers came out, got on a nice little run, took a lead. They ended up being up 86-82 at the end of the third quarter. And then in the fourth, it's winning time. They came out, boom, 12-3 run, got up 98-85, and the game was over. They're up 13, 3 or 4 minutes into the fourth. And the Lakers, are just going to walk out of here with a win. So teams play them tight. It's close. It's neck and neck all game. But then the Lakers, boom, just hit them with a run in the fourth quarter and put the game away. It's like they're doing it easily right now. And it's even more impressive because they don't have Avery Bradley. And he's huge for this Laker team because their defensive rating with Avery Bradley is 94.9. Without him, since he's been hurt, it's 109.6. So the Lakers basically go from the best defensive team in the NBA with Avery Bradley to a bottom 5 defensive team without Avery Bradley. So they've been struggling defensively tonight. They weren't good in the first half, especially in the second quarter, but they really locked down in the second half. Just 26 points for the Spurs in the third quarter and just 22 points in the most important quarter of the game, of course, the fourth quarter. So the Lakers know when to turn it on. That's what's great about this team. They know when it's time to kick it up a notch and really, focus, zone in, get stops. And, I just love what this veteran team is doing right now. I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I think the Lakers win 60 games this year. We'll see what they do in the playoffs, but I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon. I see them beating almost every single sub-500 team that they play because they're just that much better than teams right now. They don't have to play their best all game to come out with a win because they know when to turn it on, which I absolutely love. Anthony Davis tonight. Not his most impressive game, 19 points, 7 of 19 from the field. Still kind of continues to struggle with his shot, but he did have 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals, and he only played 32 minutes, which is good. The thing about AD, like I already said, I hate that he settles for jump shots. The way he's shooting, it doesn't look like the Anthony Davis from New Orleans. I remember him being a way better shooter than he's showing right now, although he has got hot from 3 a few prior games. The Lakers overall as a team have really started to get hot from 3, 14 of 33 tonight, but I just want to see AD just go down low, dominate like he can do any time that he wants to and stop settling for too many fadeaways and 18-foot contested shots. But even when AD's shot's not going, he still ends with 19 points. He's still impactful. He had big buckets in the fourth quarter. He has a couple big blocks. He's great defensively every single game, in my opinion, the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year right now, and he ends with 12 rebounds. So even when he doesn't play a good game, he gives you 19, 12, 6, 2-2. KCP, another good game tonight. 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field, so very efficient shooting. He hit some timely threes for the Lakers when the game was still close in the third and fourth quarter. He's really hit some big shots for the Lakers over the last week or two since Avery Bradley went down. So if he can continue to shoot like this, he becomes an asset to the Lakers instead of a liability, which he's really been ever since he signed a couple years ago. So got to give him some love. He's shown major improvement with his jump shot over the last couple weeks, and he deserves credit. Hit some big shots for the Lakers again tonight. Rajon Rondo, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists off the bench. He was 5 of 9 from the field. I'm never going to like Rajon Rondo's defense. Yeah, he can get steals here and there, but he can't guard anybody to save his life. But the thing is, he can handle the ball, and he's a much improved three-point shooter. It feels like he hits 2 or 3 threes a game for the Lakers now. So if he can continue to do that, again, he's an asset because he can shoot the three, he can handle the ball, and tonight he gave the Lakers a spark off the bench in the first half with 10 points when the Lakers offensively really couldn't get anything going outside of LeBron. Troy Daniels tonight, 11 points, 3 of 3 from 3. That is what I'm talking about, Troy. This guy's one of the best three-point shooters in the league. If he's not hitting shots, there's no reason for him to be on the floor. So tonight, 3 of 3 from 3, hit some big shots for the Lakers when the game was still close. This is exactly why the Lakers signed Troy Daniels. And again, just like KCP, he's starting to show improvements with his jump shot. So if all these guys can start shooting the three better, Lakers are going to be even that much more dangerous. Because early in the year, you look at guys like KCP, Daniels, Kuzma, all these guys that we thought were going to be reliable three-point shooters for the Lakers weren't shooting the ball at their career averages. Just like Danny Green, he's not close to his career average either. So if these guys can start hitting threes more consistently, just makes the Lakers that much better. Kuzma tonight, already kind of talked about him, but 10 points, 3 of 10 from the field. A lot of people talking about trade Kyle Kuzma on social media. I'm definitely not with that. I think Kuzma's a huge piece for this team. He's just got to adjust to playing with 2 stars in LeBron and AD. He doesn't just have the green light anymore, which he had really for the first couple of years. It's going to take him time. He's still coming off the injury, hasn't been back that long. I still have a lot of faith in Kuz, but like I've said before, Kuz is never going to be a star. Anybody that thinks he is just fooling themselves. He's not that guy, but he's a decent 6-man type player. Just don't get your hopes up thinking Kuzma is going to be a star one day, because he's not, and I've said that a million times. This is who he is. He's just not putting up the numbers that he has the last couple of years, because obviously he's not getting the same attempts with AD and LeBron on the floor. So Kuzma just needs time, but tonight not great again. 10 points, 3 of 10. You can't flip that around and act like that's good in any way, but he did have 8 points off the bench early in the first quarter for the Lakers when they were really struggling, so he did help at least at that time. Caruso tonight, 0 points, 0 for 2 from the field in 13 minutes. Not much to talk about there. JaVale McGee, 8 points, 6 rebounds, and a block in 21 minutes. I thought he was decent tonight. And Danny Green, the most hot and cold shooter in the league, 6 points tonight, 0 for 4 from 3. But he did have 9 rebounds and 1 huge block on LaMarcus Aldridge in the first quarter. So a decent game for Danny Green, but we need him to start shooting the three more consistently, especially when LeBron hits him wide open in the corner. That's his spot. Got to knock those down. Tonight he did not do it, but did have 9 rebounds, like I said, which is big time for Danny Green. So as long as everybody's contributing, you don't have to have a great night shooting. If you can help defensively or help in this area or that area, it's okay if you struggle shooting for a night. But overall, the Lakers tonight shoot 49% from the field to 46% for San Antonio. Lakers make 14 threes tonight out of 33 attempts, so they're really starting to heat up from 3 over the last week or so. 12 of 18 on their free throws, 28 assists, which is impressive because they only had 11 at halftime. Like I said, LeBron, 13 assists alone in the second half. Steals, Lakers had 7, Spurs had 4. Lakers 6 blocks again tonight. They lead the league in blocks by a wide margin. It's not even close. The Lakers are putting up ridiculous block numbers this year. And another huge stat for the night, only 9 turnovers for the Lakers. If the Lakers have games where they only have 9 turnovers, they're rarely going to lose those games, because they're usually up in the 16 to 18 range. If they can have 9 turnovers in a game, they have a great chance to win no matter who they're playing. San Antonio had 13 turnovers, so a big reason why the Lakers won tonight. But overall, again, wasn't pretty. They played kind of sluggish through the first half. They started to really lock in late in the third quarter, and then into the fourth quarter, they just steamrolled over this very disappointing San Antonio Spurs team this year. But that's basically all I got to say, guys. Lakers get the win tonight. They got New Orleans Wednesday night. That's going to be a huge game. AD going back to New Orleans. We get to see Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. Ingram having a great year. Lonzo not so much. Then we finish out with Washington on Friday, and then we start that gauntlet. That is the December schedule for the Lakers. So we're going to see what this team is made of. Definitely excited for December. I will be back Wednesday to recap the Lakers and Pelicans. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you have any comments, leave them down below in the comment section. Like always, I thank anyone who watched this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will check you out later. Go Lakers, and peace out.